Hey, Stuffer guys, back again. I'm still working in the bathroom here, doing a little remodel. I showed you guys my my drywall patches I did for I removed the towel bars, and my next step is painting. Well, instead of painting, I'm doing the Venetian Plaster. It's one of Behr Premium Plus with style. It's one of their specialty stuff. They have the faux finishes, and they also do the Venetian Plaster. It's a essentially, you know, it's plaster. It's just tinted plaster. They tint it the same way as the paint. You know, it starts off all white. They tint it, they shake it a couple times, and then instead of putting it on with a brush, we put it on with a knife. So I'll give you a quick sample of how I did that. That's what I had on this wall previous. You can see some of the texture in the wall there. That's actually how it ends up. It's like I said, you put on the knife, you almost want a rough finish. It doesn't look perfect. Those are the two of the drywall patches I did. So it's going to help cover that all up. And since I had the Venetian Plaster done before, painting over it is, I wouldn't say difficult, but I wasn't sure how it was going to look. So I decided just to do another Venetian Plaster over the top. I got this from Home Depot. That they sell the Behr products. There's a little color chart, all the different colors you can get and all that good stuff. So I'm going to stop this. Just give me a second. I'll get everything set up. I'm going to be using they call it a tin. This is a plastic version, but a tray. I'll put the plaster in there, and I'll be using a 14-inch knife to apply it, and a little 6-inch knife here to get it out of the can into my tray. So give me a second to set up, and I'll show you what we got. Alright, so here we go. I got my tray loaded up with plaster. I've got my 14-inch knife. And what I'm going to show you here is one of the more difficult parts. Is doing like the seams up here against like the crown molding and in with doors. I'm going to show you how I do that, because that seems to be, you know, doing the larger areas is pretty much just working it in, and you may have to do a couple coats, but for the most part it's pretty simple. So what I do is I load up a knife pretty good, and I smear it on the wall. And then what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll scrape it back, and that gets me a little bit right on the leading edge. And then I can come up here to my crown and I can just drag it down. And keeping that going is how you get a nice start. So like I said, excess material on the wall, and then that allows you to get a lot of material right on the tip, right on the edge of the knife, and then just feed it up in there. And I got a little material on the crown, but not too bad. But then you can just work your way around, and then like I said, the open areas are pretty simple. So once you get all the cracks and corners done, then you can just keep working the open areas. So I'll shoot a video after I'm done, kind of give you a look on what's going on with it, how it turned out, how it ended up, and yeah, you can check it out for yourself. Let me know what you think. Alright guys, take it easy.